Looking at the board, you have the 6. 6 is talks about major choices and decisions. It talks about security, but also talks about choices and risk. So the 9 of Wands is your first card here. This was marked off. Your 9 of Wands to your 4 of Cups, it shows struggle. 9 of Wands energy talks about blockages, or standing your ground but being a wounded warrior. You're tired, you want to fight, but you don't have a fight left in you. With the 4 of Cups, you have a lot emotionally that needs to be talked about or thought through. With temperance, patience is needed at this time. The 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands would give me number 11. You have a whole row full of wands technically, which is fire energy. Talks about movement and energy and how you move. The 9 of Wands again to that 10 and 19, that gives me Leo energy. 1 plus 9 is 10. That's a cycle. Then the ace is something that's fresh and new. So you're looking and your soul is requiring you to find peace and solace within yourself here. No longer being conflicted in your own emotions with the 4 of Cups. Your temperance is here, which is teaching you to come be balanced or steady. But you, with the Chariot being here, have a way of being able to bottle up and wear a poker face. The Queen of Cups is the nurturing energy that you're lacking with the 10 of Swords. That's where you feel betrayed. You feel you don't have that emotional satisfaction. The Knight of Cups is the energy of a back and forth energy, but the Page of Pentacles also talks about new endeavors, new opportunities. This can be whether it's financial or it can just be something that you're changing within yourself. The 8 of Cups talks about loss here with the Sun card and the Moon next to each other. I didn't even catch that. You have the Sun and the Moon right next to each other, next to the Queen of Pentacles. Things may not be as bad as they seem it to be. There just needs to be changes here. I feel like change in fairness and change in like understanding, being able to communicate. It's crazy that you rarely have any swords on this board, but it's a good thing because you're not much of a communicator. You're much of a person who takes action, but it's like you're hiding your emotions and you're not standing your ground here. With the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, because you like to avoid conflict. The 8 of Swords here is that's being feeling like you trapped in your emotions here or trapped in your mind. With the 10 of Wands, again, that's the struggle. The Hermit mode is talk about being able to retreat back to yourself at this time, and you need to reflect on things that you've been through, possibly mother wounds here with the Empress and the 2 of Pentacles. You got to find balance in that. I feel like there can be some traumas along which you have grown up with. It may not be all bad, but just the nurturing part or just the longing and missing of that nurturing energy again. You want to see beauty in your woman. I see that. But what do you want to see within you? The 5 of Cups and the Fool card shows that you're not afraid to take a risk here. With the Knight of Pentacles, you just take your time, being very calculated. With the 2 of Swords, this is showing me that you are at a standstill, right? You're at a stalemate because you don't know what direction you need to go in or what direction you want to go in. I feel like cycles is on repeat and you're ready for a shift and a change. And I feel like the change will come, but what are you willing to do to make that change? And what are you willing to do to see the change happen? Shuffling for Ben. I keep hearing Big Ben, Big Ben. Where did someone call you that? Is that a nickname, Big Ben? Shuffling for Ben. Yeah. So I feel like validation is here. You got the 6 of Wands, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles here with the High Priestess. So what's being here is showing me the 6 of Wands is showing me back turn to the bullshit, but still holding on to some type of praise. I feel like you want to be praised here by the family. You want to be seen as something for the family. But with the High Priestess being here, you feel that ultimate betrayal, because I'm getting this is led but betrayal by a woman. But what parts of you have been betrayed? Have things been balanced? Have things been equal? This is more so going back into the financial stability part. I don't feel like that's the issue though. I feel like you want to feel accomplished. Strength card in reverse here, and then you have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant talks about learning, but it also talks about feeling like the outsider. There's times where you may feel like the outsider and you want to feel like you have a sense of belonging. You feel betrayed. Again, why is the betrayal here? Words cut deep. Ace of Swords is words and wisdom. You don't feel like your best is your good enough. You feel like you don't feel celebrated. Even when you feel you're doing something right, you don't feel celebrated. I'm hearing Kevin Gates, go where you appreciate it, not tolerate it. With the Queen of Pentacles here and the Devil card here, between you and your wife, because she's coming up very heavy in your energy, it's time for y'all to work out things. I feel like if y'all can work as a team and set aside y'all differences with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like things will really come through for you and change for the better. I feel like you want your wish fulfillment to come, but you feel like you have to fight so hard for it, and you're fighting against the wrong person. Y'all fighting against each other when y'all supposed to be fighting to grow apart. This causes delays within y'all's situation. Something about car troubles can be significant. There can be some delays coming that can be significant. Save your money at this time. You may need to fix a tire possibly on the car. Two of Pentacles with the Hermit. Something's not measuring up. Something's not measuring up. Why all these finances out here? Why is all the Pentacles out here? Because the Pentacles, if it's a lot of Pentacles, this is a Pentacle, this is a Pentacle, this is a Pentacle. You got Pentacles here, then you have a Pentacle here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pentacles out here. 5 Pentacles is giving me feeling that a loss, excuse me, confirmation. 6 Pentacles and 7 Pentacles. And let's talk about this really quick because this is kind of important. You have the 2 of Pentacles out here. You got the 1 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You got the 5 of Pentacles. You got the 10. You got the 6, you got the 7, and then you have 8, 10. So you got 1 Pentacles, 2 Pentacles, and you're missing the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about collaborations. There's no collaboration, so both of y'all feel like outsiders at this time. You got 5 Pentacles here, 6 Pentacles here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Pentacles. Which goes back to 2, which 2 and 2, 22 can be significant for you. That could be a major number for you, number 22, or which breaks down to 4, which is the Emperor energy. Emperor talks about stability again, and talks about dad. That's the dad energy. That's the male man. That's the divine masculine energy here. So I feel like you don't feel as the divine masculine as you should be. You feel robbed. I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't know what that's supposed to mean here. 3 of Wands in the energy in reverse, and then you have the 3 of Swords in reverse here as well. So you got 33, which is going to be significant as well. Temperamentals and insecurities can be a thing, because I'm seeing that with jealousy. There are some thoughts of wisdom here as well. I'm going to put these ones to the side because I really want to go back to these Pentacles, because this is down there the whole thing of Pentacles. So financially, if y'all work together, y'all can bring in finances here. My sun is a Pisces. Piscean energy can be significant. A Pisces can be significant. But that's also giving me pieces. I'm not seeing Pisces. I'm seeing pieces. You got 3 Pentacles, 1 and 2. You need, it takes 2. It takes 2. I'm seeing it takes 2. 1 and 2. You have an offer here. You can work together to find that balance. It's not just physical balance, it's emotional balance as well. Not feeling again. It's that energy of something's not weighing up. Something's not adding up here. I'm gonna see if they show me what it is that's not adding up, because I want to figure out exactly what is this, because something that keep moving too fast needs to slow down here. And I don't know if this is communication or this is just spirit stepping up and saying, hey, you need to stand on business and do this, or be less submissive or be more submissive. I'm not sure which one it is, because it's like feeling like I feel like I'm getting yanked up and choked up. Not being funny, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. But I feel like it's because of a truth here, and you out here, you can't handle the truth. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This is giving me law and order, judge and jury. The judge and the jury here. I feel like your spirit team is saying at this time, what makes you really happy? Because I feel like chasing money is not going to make you happy. But doing things that you passionate about, again, to make you happy. You have to get out into this world and explore some things, and don't dedicate life to work hard, play hard. Or if this is an energy of having a hard time finding a work that is more suitable or that is more fulfilling to you, there's some things that needs to be reevaluated here, because this is too many pentacles here. And I don't feel like it's crazy, because the 10 of pentacles is good. The 8 of pentacles is working on the 10 of pentacles. So this can be trying to find balance to work on the family and not more so a financial, because I'm not getting money, I'm getting financial. Your financial energy is abundance here. I mean, not abundance. I mean, it is abundance, but your financial is an energy for your family. Because this is all family. Your reading is 100% based off of family. How do your family view you? I feel like being cut deep here. I feel like masculinity being stripped away. I feel like a prisoner in my own energy. I feel tired, but I feel strong at the same time. I don't know what this means. I'm seeing a breadcrumb here. I'm going back because you missing the 3 and the 4 of pentacles here. You missing the 3 and the 4 of pentacles. And the 4 of pentacles is about like holding back here. Can I see 4 of pentacles, spirit? This is the 3 of pentacles here. And there's the 4. It's crazy. The 4 of pentacles is literally at the bottom of this one, with spirit sitting next to it with judgment here. There's some judgment calls that's going to need to be made here. Yeah, this is like hoarding energy. And then this one says collaboration, learn, and devote to progress. So it's like holding back from being able to want to develop progress or being in the shadows. These cards are so dark here. This is a lot of dark cards. It's kind of fucking crazy. This is a dark card. Gray, gray, gray. Gray area, gray area, gray area, gray area, partially gray area, dark, dark, dark energy. You have the dark energy here as well. This is like blues energy. This is in between energy. You have a lot of different energies that's surrounding you at this time, and majority of your cards is surrounded in shadow energy, and it's a dark energy too. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. 15 is the devil's energy. That talks about fear. That talks about chaos. That talks about, that's the devil energy, which is number 15. But 15 also breaks down to number 6, 1 plus 5, which is the lover's energy. So it goes back to your war and love. You have to find that strength and courage to be able to listen, but also be able to talk back. I really feel like couples therapy would be really good for you and your wife at this time, because you feel bullied here at times, a majority of the time, because it's here. And I feel like you need to have your sense of self-control, or you need to find a way to maintain some type of control within yourself or around your life. I don't feel like you have a control within yourself. I don't know how to make that make sense, because I know you have control. It's not like you can't, like you don't know how to maintain yourself, because that's not what I mean when I say that. It's more so like how you show up for the family. Let me ask, how do the family view you? I hope I'm not overstepping boundaries. I promise I'm not trying to. But this is what the energy is showing me. Spirit, can you clarify? Not for me. I want this one here, and then I'm going to grab one more deck. One moment.
You don't have any home pods.
No one asked Siri. Chef for being. Reflection and sweetness here. Shuffling. Yeah, I feel like you need to go back to the times where things was balanced for you, where things would make sense. So I feel like rekindling old emotions, but it says isolation here as well with hunger in reverse. So you have to find that drive to want to put the happiness back in your relationship, and with your kids, you want to start to build that relationship. I feel like your conscious is like you're elevating here and you're going through different stages, which is a really great thing. But I just feel like you holding a lot against on the inside of you. I don't know how to make this make sense because it sounds crazy, but I promise you it makes sense. It's like on the inside, you're holding up the top half of you, and then it's like a disconnection at the bottom of you. So it's like you're not really getting the full adjust. You feel like you being stringed to different positions, or like the puppet on the string. It's giving puppet masters here. Conscious and intuition, and then you have illumination here as well. Yeah. I don't know what this means though. And I keep saying I don't know what this means because the more I keep looking at it, it's like there's this, it's like the universe is moving around and creating situations that's happening. And as the situations are happening, it's like you're aware and awakened, but you don't pay attention. It's like your intuition. You don't trust your intuition. I don't know what your intuition have to do with the portion of where I'm at, but maybe it's like trust yourself at this time to be able to not be afraid to show you who you really are. You don't have to be afraid. I feel like it's more of a how we raised in the day. It's like as a man, you have to hold certain standards, and I don't want to be nurturing. I feel like you have to be nurturing to the connection as well. So not only do you need that nurturing, but it needs to be given back to the family in general and in whole again as a team. So I feel like it's a lack of nutrition when it comes to being able to give. My left ear is starting to ring. Yeah, look, the energy there. And then the fear. Nothing to be afraid of here. Yeah. Is this the right day? Yeah. Turning your back, you feel like everyone turns their back to you. Yeah, look. And it hurts you. Yeah, self-love is needed at this time. And then again, doing something that's going to help you heal the relationship and the connection at this time. I don't feel like this is saying that there's secrets accounts or reckless love or anything. I feel like what Spirit is saying is you have to refine that connection, because maybe that's a thought that comes, the insecurities and the jealousy of texting or, other people or people outside. And I'm not saying that this is going on, but what I'm saying is temptation, and that's what it shows. Maybe that's the energy of stepping outside the marriage at one point in time, and with indecision and service here. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Service, I feel good when I can help others. So this is given, maybe in the past, this has happened. It happened in the past, and that's what's the hard time, the part of getting over. So y'all have to find a way to rekindle that energy. Yeah, judgment and the truth there. Y'all have to find a way to understand and create a healthier bond and get out of that energy. If y'all can't forgive the past, then you can't move forward to the future. Yeah, that's the conflict and defeat. Guilt is a heavy burden to carry, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, especially when you still in a relationship and you want to move forward. Y'all both have to take the time to heal. So again, I would definitely recommend counseling for y'all. Yeah, destiny is destined, so that y'all can figure out, is this the path I want to take? Do we want to work things out? Do we want to move forward here? But y'all both have to get out of the energy of denial. I know this is your reading, but y'all are one as a team here for me, and that's where the growth come in. Y'all have to see the team within each other, and again, get out of the energy of guilt and accept what has happened. Get y'all self-esteem together. This is a waiting game. Patience is needed right now, but if y'all don't see what y'all keep missing, the deception is there. I'm going to go into vice versa tarot at this time here. You have the Eight of Wands coming out here with the Two of Swords here as well. Again, all your cards that's coming out is really dark here. So you have to learn to walk out of your shadow, meaning no longer living in a fear or feeling like because you did something wrong that you should be punished forever. No, it's time to get out of this energy here. This is time to get out of this energy here. And then the Ten of Swords, yeah, you can look at what you've done, accept what has happened, and move on so that you can move forward here. And that's the Page of Pentacles here. And this was the Page of Pentacles. It's here. As with them, I'm going to read the definitions from the book because these are different. You have a wand, you got two swords, and you have a wand here, and then you have a pentacle here. So with the swords being here, that's 12 swords, which breaks down to 3 of swords, which is heart pain, which is heartbreak. It's heartbreak and betrayal. Is forgiveness on the table? Can this be rekindled? These are the questions to ask. Eight of Wands on the dark side. This is that side. It says the same wand shoot through the air going in the opposite direction. The fair sky of the day has become a night sky blasted by lightning. Looking past the wands, we see Pegasus, the winged horse who brings lightning from Olympus to warn or to punish according to the whims of God. This is leaving. It's time to get out of the energy of feeling punished. The greenery, I said this, the greenery that tips the wand may be shivering and dying, or that could just be a trick of the light. When you get this side in a reading, something you sent out into the world is coming back at you. If you have been careful to only put out energy and activity that you would like to receive, then you don't have anything to worry about. But if you have behaved unethically, whether through word or deed, fix it fast or Pegasus will fix it for you. So this is saying, I feel like whole as a general, things that you are reflecting on or thinking on, it's time to get out of this energy because now is the time. Do things in the right way so you can see those great results come. But if you continue or y'all continue to stray away from each other or the path hurting each other, then Spirit's going to step in and they're going to pull you guys apart. Meaning y'all be going your own separate ways here with the Six of Swords being here. That's going separate ways, moving to calmer water. Right now it's on the dark end. This is all the dark cards. Y'all have to go through it. There's no way around it. You can't go over it. You can't go through it. You have to go around it. You have 4 more. Let me give you Two of Swords energy. Two of Swords is on the back side as well. We see now that the woman is facing towards the full moon. The clear shallow ripples gently around her. Before her, the ocean is calm and shivers with moonlight. Through mental discipline, she has successfully tuned out the waves and storm clouds at her back. This is the state of her inner being, intuitive, introspective, and open to messages. When you get this side of a reading beyond the self-defense mentioned on the other side, this is a good time to enhance your peace of mind through meditation and other contemplative practices. Having such skills will enable you to ride out the storms with serenity until calmer conditions prevail. And then right next to it is the Three of Swords. I'm going to read this one as well. A battered shield adorned with a painted heart is propped up on a stony ground, pierced by 3 swords. The shield bears scratches that indicate many battles before the final death blows came. A shattered red rose lies on the ground, its petals crushed. A steady rain falls upon the desolate scene. When you get this side in the reading, this is a card of heartbreak and betrayal. It only takes one one sword to pierce that heart, and the emotions represented here are overkill. There may be deliberate cruelty or enjoyment in inflicting pain. You have fought well, but it's time to stop. If you are the one who was stabbing at the heart shield, recognize that the damage is done. You don't need to make it worse. You have 3 more. You have the Fool card. The Fool card is representation of the major arcana. This is the first card in the tarot deck. This is like taking a leap of faith, but also this person can make frivolous decisions that's too quick and ultimately cause bad outcomes or outcomes that can be unjust. You have something good is on the horizon, though you may not yet see what it is. You are heading in a better, where you are heading is better than where you've been. So don't be afraid to continue along this path. Trust your instincts and be guided by them. Be aware of signs that may seem portentous. I'm sorry, I can't read that. These don't have to be as obvious as a comment. Sometimes the smallest changes can be enough to alter your trajectory in a meaningful way, which basically saying as you continue to walk away and find solitude and find peace within your own silence and understanding and being able to be more cooperative. Again, this is not just for you, it's as a team, as a whole. You step into a new beginning that is awaiting for you. This 10 of Swords is him sitting on the outside of himself after the I believe it's like the aftermath of, things that's been going on. You're no longer in the energy, but you can see the energy and you can see the damage that's been done there. 10 of Swords. I think you got the front of the 10 of Swords on this one. I can't get to the 10. Here we go. 10 of Swords. This is actually the back end. It says that side, the knight wearing only breeches gazes upon his empty suit of armor, bristling with his onslaught of swords. The knight himself is unscathed, and eclipse of the sun lights the harsh scene with eerie lifelessness. There is at least 2 ways to interpret this card. The knight is dead and his spirit is looking at the scene of his death, or the knight was not attacked at all, only his empty armor. Either way, the symbolism speaks of the death of the ego, not the essence. Something has been killed, but is not the most important thing. A solar eclipse is not the death of the sun. Follow the knight's example and contemplate what is essential and what is ephemeral. It's spelled EPHEMERAL. I'm going to look that up because I don't know what that means. Ephemeral? I'm telling y'all, my brain be braining. EPHEM. It means lasting for a very short time. Fashions and briefing, fleeting, momentary, passing, short-lived, temporary. Let's go with temporary. It makes more sense. So temporary situations that you may feel is betrayal is just something that you can really come and get over. I feel like more of your body is being attacked than your spirit, because remember when I showed you in the other card, you disconnected your emotions, so you just take the punches. That's all I can say for that. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is the last one, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Page of Pentacles is here. This is the backside. You got the backside of majority of them, all of them. It says this is your inner self, period. The knave looks toward the sunset, which gleams upon the jagged mountain before him. Clouds are gathering, but the scenes are still beautiful. The knave's cloak bears as large roses emblems on the back. An empty golden cornucopia lies among the flowers at his feet. This is a person who wants to follow his bliss. He has turned his back on the cornucopia rather than filling it. He don't want to settle down and build a fortune. He wants to set forth and seek his fortune, whatever the risk. So you got some decisions to make. Your spirit is ready to be free, and it's either you ready to stand strong and work through these things and be free, or are you ready to cut ties and no longer want to work and fight because you're tired and you just as bruised as everybody else. There's sun in all of this. My recommendation is fight for your family. Why not? I hope this helps you. Look at you over here. Fight for your family. I appreciate y'all for allowing me in your energy. I hope this helps. And peace, love, blessings. Bye.